You know what I love about allergies? They can make you sound like a completely different person.
Hello, my name is Protomario, and I'm plagued with allergy.
No, but on a more serious note, I'm so glad I started working out and getting more fit. I haven't been sick since I started YouTube and quit my job at the steel mill. Knock on wood, of course. You know, being fit and healthy doesn't prevent you from getting sick, but it's definitely helped me to stay out of the steel mill. Anyway, stop the presses, everyone. Everyone's having a crap fit here over the new Pokemon news. But before I get into that, I just wanted to give a shout out to John and his card game that I showed a while ago. You know, you remember when I showed you my custom card that they made for me? Well, they relaunched their Kickstarter, and I promised that I would shout them out in a news story, because they just simply requested that I do so. So, guys, I'll leave a link to their Kickstarter in the section below. Just check it out. It's that card game. You know, you can use my card and mess around with me in the card game. Pretty cool thing. But let's get into the meat and bits of this story. So, Pokemon Z release date. Zygarde forms revealed, and is that a Greninja that's new? Okay, so Koro magazine has leaked ahead of the Japanese release date to show off what exactly the silhouette of the green blob is. Apparently, at different stages of power, Zygarde's form will change. The blob form is called Zygarde Cell. There's a dog-shaped form, and then, you know, there's a giant Titan form that looks like kind of like Regigigas. Not really. It kind of looks like a Gundam wing or something. You know, honestly, I'm really not sure what it looks like. It looks like a giant monster, and its head has a bunch of hexagons on it. So, you know, there's something called the Zygarde Core, and it acts like the brain, and at different stages of power, it changes. Now, I'm not really sure what power means. Like, do they mean hit points, or, like, you know, does it get below 50% hit points? You know what I mean? Like, if it gets hit one time, will it drop to 90% and change form? Who knows? I honestly don't know what they mean by, like, power, you know what I mean? But that's not the point of the article. There is going to be new different things teased also, there's going to be new Mega Evolutions for Kyogre and Groudon, and there was also teased a new Greninja looking thing that Ash had. Not really sure if that's brand spanking new. Some people said it was just Ash's Greninja, and now that they're incorporating more game elements into the anime series, maybe his Greninja is just wearing a mask or something, you know what I mean? So, some people are saying, oh, it's a new Mega Evolution for Greninja, but nothing has changed except for Greninja's face slightly. So, I don't think it's that. They announced a new anime that's going to be called X and Y and Z, or Pokemon X, Y, and Z. Rather, I'm sorry. And it's going to be following the Mega Evolution Special number 4 after it airs on October 29th. So there's a lot of stuff like that. But I'm sorry guys, this is kind of clickbaity because it hasn't been officially announced that Pokemon Z is coming or anything of that nature. And you guys have to remember Nintendo is passed on this. They have actually not had, you know, different games come out just because they have a movie featuring them where in the movie strange things happens. I mean, think about it. Think about the movie with Entei in it, you know, when he was making crystals and stuff. Like, did people speculate that Entei would get a game of his own and he was going to start making crystals? Or things like that. That's all I'm saying. Like, Giratina got his own movie, and then Platinum came out, and Arceus got his own movie, but no Arceus game came out. And you still couldn't officially catch Arceus in the Platinum, Pearl, or Diamond series. So that's all I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen. And again, there was no Crystal remake after Heart Gold and Soul Silver. So Nintendo's track record can show you what is going to happen. Again, I'm going to say it, there will be a Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum remake. I don't know if it'll be Diamond and Pearl or just Platinum, but there probably will. There might be an X and Y 2 when they retool all the Pokemon around to have different Mega Evolutions, alternate forms, and things like that. But nowadays, with 3DS, we can use DLC and download updated Pokemon stuff, information. We can get Pokemon off of the Nintendo's servers and things of that nature. You go to different events. It used to be that you couldn't do that. If you wanted new Pokemon, if you wanted variations of different forms and things of that nature, you'd buy a whole new Pokemon game. But nowadays, you don't have to do that. And I think that's friggin' awesome because, you know, you don't have to sit there and buy a whole new game that's been retooled just slightly. Like, just imagine if Black and White 2 was sold, and it's retooled quite a bit, but they only added like a couple variations of like maybe 10 Pokemon, and like, oh, okay, so I'm gonna rebuy this game, but retooled just slightly with a couple variations of Pokemon. So it's nice that you don't have to do that stuff anymore, and hopefully that's what will happen here. Maybe there'll be like free DLC for these variation Pokemon, and that there'll be a new game next year that'll feature these guys. Who knows? Honestly, I really couldn't say, ladies and gentlemen, but if there is a new game coming out, Pokemon Z or Pokemon X and Y2, I'll be the first one to let you guys know. So make sure to stay subscribed to me if you want that news. Of course, there are other people who will always rush and let you guys know without having information, but I try my absolute best to give you the information that you need to make a confident decision and make up your mind. But always do your own research, ladies and gentlemen. And Digital Times, Digital Times is where I'm getting this story from, and there has been an ad continuously looping on the right about cars, and it is not an ad, it is an in-video production kind of thing that they have going on their website, so it is not blockable by ad blocker, but there are like 52 things being blocked on the site right now by ad blocker. Jesus Christ, Digital Times. Are you guys hurting that much for money? Hurting! Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I've been your host, Protomario, and thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys next time. And now, the important decision of joining the Maverick Rebellion. We are a tight group of individuals who rebel against stereotypes and greater evils that are commonly accepted. ISPs, children being conned out of games, sexism in video games, enough is enough, and the Mavericks have had it. If you choose to subscribe, or stay subscribed, you are joining the fight against injustice by watching my numerous video topics, from net neutrality to publishers covering up botched releases. The Mavericks are always informed on the issues plaguing your gaming experience today. So don't be left out in the cold, and don't let those people keep you down. Join the Maverick Rebellion today and become a member of the community that will listen and engage with you. What are you waiting for? Just click subscribe and you'll be in good company. Mavericks unite!